Hi and welcome to Sounds Heavenly. I'm Steve. I'd like to introduce Sounds Heavenly. If you've not heard of us before, please take a moment to have a look at our website at soundsheavenly.com, where you'll see details of all the specialist cables we make for a wide range of brands, primarily Bang and Olufsen. Now today we're going to cover some of the newer B&O TVs, and particularly those made since 2013. I'll give you a quick skim through those so that you can see the examples that we're looking at. First of all, we have Beoplay V1, Beovision 11, Beovision Avant, the Horizon, Beovision 14, Beovision Eclipse, and the new Beovision Harmony to be launched late in 2019. Now for all of these items, as with any high definition TV, the first thing you will need to connect your video source will be an HDMI cable. So we keep those in stock. That will let you use Blu-ray players, satellite receivers, Apple TV and other streaming players with your TV. Now that's all fairly conventional. Where it gets interesting with B&O is that you can then add a device called a puck cable, and that allows you to use the B&O remote control to control the external device. So you can put all of your other remotes away in the drawer and only the B&O remote is needed. In proper Lord of the Rings style, it becomes the one ring to rule them all. So we have an RJ45 plug to fit the TV, and then two little infrared eyes which will send signals to up to two devices. So you can then control Blu-ray players, satellite receivers and so on. Additionally, if you want to use new Bang & Olufsen speakers with the TVs, all those TVs have high quality speakers built in, but you can add more speakers for surround sound. So if you're going for new B&O speakers that have the same RJ45 connections as the TV, we stock these fully shielded cables that will let you use new speakers like Beolab 18, Beolab 20, Beolab 50 or Beolab 90 for example with any of the TVs we showed. You can also use classic B&O speakers that have the old 8-pinned in power link connections, so Beolab Penta 8000, Beolab 2 and so on with the new TVs. So if you need any help finding the right cables there, please get in touch at soundsheavenly.com and we're always happy to help. What I'm going to do now is move across to a conversation I've had recently at Bang & Olufsen of Manchester with John, who's one of their team, and we've gone through some of the more unusual things that you can do with the new TVs. These are not a full exhaustive list, but just a handful of good ideas to give you some idea of the flexibility of these TVs and what you can achieve. If you have any questions about your setup and what you would like to do, please get in touch at soundsheavenly.com and we're happy to help. I hope the following video is useful. Please ask if you have any questions. Okay, so probably the single most useful connector that I've come up with recently has been to plug an old Beosound, so for example 3200, 9000, Overture, anything with a power link output, into any of the new TVs.
Yes, which we get so often get is, if someone's going from say a Beovision 7 and they're upgrading to a lovely new Eclipse, just can I use my old hi-fi? A lot of people tend to move over to streaming, but some people just will not get rid of their old beautiful hi-fi and they want to keep the CDs, and that's fine.
Often
and you've got the answer.
That's right, they'll often have Masterlink around the house. The Netlink to Masterlink converter I think is discontinued.
It is indeed, yes.
So the official B&O solution of using that converter to convert Masterlink into the TV directly isn't an option now. But there's an easier way. So a simple cable, plug the speakers into the TV, not the Beosound, and that frees up the power link sockets. And then depending on the TV you've got, if it's a Mark 1 Avant, V1 or Beovision 11, we've got a 9-pin AV socket on the back. So this will let you feed audio directly into the TV. There's one extra button press needed. You've got to set the TV to the AV input and then remotely control the Beer sound as normal.
Yes.
I'd suggest turn up the volume to a reasonable level, because then you're getting a line
And then
level
use your
signal
TV,
through.
yeah.
And then if it's a second generation Avant, Eclipse, Beovision 14, Horizon, and also the new Harmony, they've got a 3.5mm L/R in socket, which is exactly the same, and then we've got a version of the lead that will plug the Beer sound in. And as long as you can see both devices for the remote control, instead of needing the converter, which I think was £600 or so.
Yeah, or something around there,
Yeah, so for about £15 upwards, you can then do the same job, and you would directly remote control the TV to put it into AV mode, and then press CD.
Yeah.
On comes the CD player.
Yes, perfect.
Yeah.
Easy.
So yeah, nice and easy. And yeah, I've been surprised just how popular that is. The one thing I probably should add, the special case, Beosound 9000, if it doesn't have speakers connected, it goes into a strange mode 0, where it ignores the remote control.
Yes.
Yeah. So all you need is, we do a little plug with a circuit inside it that goes in the other power link socket, a speaker sense adapter, and it fools
Tricks it,
makes it think it's got speakers there. Everything works as normal.
Right.
So yeah, hopefully that will help a few people to keep.
Well, you can keep your old
Beer
classic
sound.
stuff.
Yeah.
If you've got an old hi-fi that you love and you've still got a load of CDs and you want to play them, why not?
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect. Next on this journey.
Right. Well, the thing that I must admit has quietly amused me in the recent years is that we've got wonderful TVs from B&O.
Yep.
Wonderful headphones.
Yep.
And no way to put them together.
Yeah.
Until now. So we've got a nice RJ45 to 3.5mm mini jack cable.
Sweet.
Yep. So any Beoplay headphones or any other brand can now go into any of the recent TVs. So Avant, Eclipse, Harmony when that comes out, Horizon.
Why would you have any other brand of headphone? Apart from
Good
Bang and
question.
Olufsen?
Good question. I suppose if you're just
I don't want to meet that person, really.
No, if you're setting up the TV ready and you haven't yet had your new Play headphones delivered, then
Right.
that would perhaps be the
I'll let them off for that.
Yeah.
I'm joking, of course. You buy what headphones you want.
yeah. So yeah, we can help with the setup. So either you can have just TV speakers or headphones, or you can have them working together in combination.
That's actually
with
I've had a few
volume
customers.
control.
I had
Yeah.
one chap who his hearing wasn't the best,
Yeah.
and when his wife watched TV, she didn't like the TV loud,
Yeah.
but it was too quiet for him. So I did exactly this setup.
Yeah.
He had a pair of H4s, I believe it was, and he had this TV speaker and the headphones on at the same time. He
Yeah.
could have it as loud as he wanted, and it didn't disturb his wife watching it.
Perfect.
There you go.
Yeah. So yeah, we can give you all the help to get them set up with separate speaker groups.
Yep.
Yeah. And the other option, if you want to use them via Bluetooth, you can get any generic Bluetooth transmitter online, and that will plug into the same cable.
Yeah.
And then you've got a wireless link to the headphones.
One thing I will say about the Bluetooth transmitters is do a bit of research, look at reviews,
Yeah.
because I have had hit and miss with Bluetooth. Some are absolute crap. They're just garbage. But then some will turn off all the time and you have to do a manual reconnect. But then you can get ones that will remember 3 or 5 or whatever devices, and you can put into a mains outlet rather than a USB, so it keeps it powered all the time, so that all you have to do then is flick your headphones on and they will automatically connect to the thing without having to mess around pressing buttons and pairing the thing. So yeah, do a little bit of research.
Yeah. But yes, hopefully if that makes the TVs and the headphones more practical and usable,
Why not?
gives a few extra options then. Yeah.
Right, Steve,
Yes.
let's say I've got a lovely turntable,
Yeah.
like my beautiful project over
Yes,
there.
I was admiring that. That is nice.
Or I've got an old Beogram that I've had for 3
Yeah.
million years and I don't want to get rid of it because I love it more than life itself.
Don't joke, I've got a Beogram 3500 that I've had for 15 years that is
Awesome.
Yes, that.
So what I want to connect that to my telly, Steve. Can I do
Yes,
it?
Of course, yes.
Of course I
any
can.
TV, any turntable, yeah. So there's all sorts of options. So I'd normally say, yeah, get in touch, let us know exactly how you want to do it, we'll find the best way. for example, if you've got a newer Beogram with a preamp in it, like my Beogram 3500,
Yep.
yeah, there's a straight lead that will just plug it straight into either the 9-pin AV socket
Yes.
of an early Avant, Beovision 11 and so on, or the 3.5mm input on the new Eclipse Harmony Horizon. If it's a non-B&O, like the project that you've got, we can do a little preamp box.
Perfect.
So it will amplify the signal. There's any combination of leads. So if you've got something like a Riga or project turntable with the preamp built in, then go straight out of the phono outputs into the newest TVs, Eclipse, Harmony and so on, or early Avants, Beovision 11, V1. Anything's possible.
Perfect.
So,
of course it is. And I'm sorry about the rustling, if you can hear the rustling. The boss man Ian being noisy with Jenny. Shut up. Finished?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But hopefully, yeah, that tells people just a little bit. These are just a handful of things picked at random. Pretty much anything that you want to connect to new B&O products is possible. So whether you're wanting to use BLab speakers as monitors in a recording studio, make up a combined home cinema with shape tiles and generic speakers, whether you want the TV to work alongside an old music system that you've had for years, it's all doable. B&O products are fantastically usable.
Yes, I do love that about Bang and Olufsen. There's always ways to use the older stuff and integrate it with the new stuff, and it's always sort of a thought process that goes into keeping older stuff, and they tend to look after products much longer than sort of other manufacturers, really.
Yeah, I think probably pretty much anything since 1961 that they've made can still be used with every new product, pretty much. So yeah,
It's older than me. I was minus 20.
Well, thank you for watching. I hope that you found that information helpful. As we said earlier, that is just a small snapshot of some of the many, many solutions that we can come up with for new B&O TVs. So if you have any questions at all, please get in touch at soundsheavenly.com. We'll be more than happy to help you to find the right way of connecting the equipment that you have to suit your needs. Please like our channel and subscribe. There'll be more content coming shortly. Thank you.